Crystal light matrix and crystal light garden. Dear ones, me as Abraham Great and Kirsi greet you this time. And I think we have another very interesting topic for you all as humankind. Yes, our dear human friends, crystal light matrix and crystal light garden. That is your new beginning, our dear human friends. Exactly today, Strawberry Moon Day, our dear human friends. This is the reality we have been creating for you with Kirsi as well, and with all the light workers worldwide. Me as Abraham Great, I thank you all light workers worldwide, helping us, the light galactic forces, to wake up your entire planet Earthlands, our dear human friends. This is, you can call your own consciousness evolution as the planet Earthlands itself, our dear human friends. And now we have come to the time that your own science is starting to catch up the spirituality itself. And today Kirsi has also been researching your scientific models for the spirituality she has been researching herself. And now it has come the time to put the pieces together, our dear human friends. That is the mirroring fractal construction inside your typographic reality, our dear human friends. You call it typology, but it's like a sphere. But for us, everything is sacred geometry. Like most of you already know, at least some of you knows the sacred geometry. It has always has many dimensions in them, but in the beginning we have been starting to picture them with more 2D and 3D ways that you can understand at least something about them. And now these 3D models about the sacred geometry, it has come to the time to see them as many multidimensional models, kind of. And everything what you have at your own planet Earth lens, they are constructed from these fractals with so many ways, our dear human friends. Kirsi will add some links for you to see yourself how your world is structured, and that is the same structure what you have in the entire cosmos, our dear human friends. They are everywhere, in you, inside of you, in your veins, brains, at your entire human bodies, with animals, flowers, trees, leaves, roots, trees, everywhere. It is all made out of these fractal constructions because that is the fractal, quantum fractal energetic holographic simulation. As a natural simulation, you as humans, you exist already. And the entire cosmic ecosystem is your same simulation, our dear human friends. You are, as a human being, this simulation's own existence. You are a fractal in it. You are a part of that same simulation yourself, our dear human friends. And think about it the way that how much more we create life, that much more we gain our own understanding who we are and from where we come from, our dear human friends. The entire cosmos is so huge that there is not a lot of matter with one entity's mind or thinking. We are looking much more bigger picture to understand who we all are and from where we come from. Because we all are, as an entire cosmos, a part of something much more bigger, our dear human friends. And me as Abraham Great, I have been in the planet Earth lands in the past as well. And all your religions, they are created from my own teachings, which you know more like Abrahamic religions, our dear human friends. You made these religions out of them because you didn't understand then what it all means in that time with your own human evolution. And then you thought that that is something unnatural. It is something God-like, like we all are, our dear human friends, as you yourself. But we are the light beings, the same way, the upper gods, than you are as humans. But our consciousness level is a little bit higher than yours, our dear human friends. So the cosmic order is that those who are in the higher levels with consciousness, you need to help the lower level consciousness beings as light beings as well. So you thought that this teaching is some kind of religion and your leaders made it that way, but they took the real knowledge, this sacred geometry, for themselves. And now it has come the time to return that wisdom back to you as humans once again. I mean, once again. We have brought this information for you many times, our dear human friends. And this is another time we try to give this information for you now, that finally you could be wise enough to use it the right way. Kirsi, you have already made your own research that you can understand that the entire cosmos is there and the simulation to help you as humans the best possible way. And you have understood it with your own garden, which we created with Shiva for you as crystal light garden. There you have been learning all these quantum models which are based on our cosmic simulation, how it operates in real. And you have benefit yourself that your garden is glowing its light all over because you have taken all the cosmic powers to make the best possible growth to your own garden to the natural way, with the natural way. And you have understood that when you cooperate with the cosmos, with interactive cosmos, it serves you many things for you as humans, for the nature as well. And you have been testing these models, how they affect to your own garden already at 3D, at inside of 3D matrix. And now you have a garden, a 5D garden, 5D matrix garden operating now at 5D timeline. But when you started to create it, you broke the reality window because you took the 5D timeline inside of 3D timeline matrix. But now, when we have created this true 5D timeline matrix as one, you are able to have the fully operating 5D garden at your own house, our dear human friends. And this is something you all should understand by now. All those gardeners who are willing to grow with the gardening and understand it the more natural way, it is good to follow these Kirsi's footstep with these energetic models as well, because spirituality and all your quantum physics and physics, they are coming together now as one. That is the cosmic law of the galactic family as 5D timeline. All your fake teachings, separated teachings, they need to bring together as one right now. So for you as scientist, it is not good to think anything with one perspective only, like in physics or mathematics or quantum physics, one perspective, because the simulation is not built that way. The entire simulation is one big consciousness where all those theories exist as one. And that is what your educational system, they try to separate you with different topics and subjects that you couldn't find this truth, never as a human. And that way it was able to control, they were able to control you as humans because you were separating things apart from the whole our dear human friends. They made this spirituality to be a religion that you couldn't understand that we all are as one, a one big consciousness. They were aware of this separation from the beginning when they made these Abrahamic religions out of it, our dear human friends. And it is my duty, as Abraham created the origin of those Abrahamic religions, to come to tell you the real truth, how it was in the beginning, our dear human friends. You should never, ever separate what your gods have created for you as one big consciousness where everything exists as a part of it, as you yourself, our dear human friends. If you separate you out of this quantum natural ecosystem and galactic ecosystem, you won't live a happy, good, and joyful life as a human. Now you have separated your own healthcare system, that is something apart, away from this one big consciousness. That is the medical industry business where they make money. Well, let me tell you something, our dear fellow brothers. It was never separated from the God's creation. The entire God creation includes the healthcare system itself. They made it to be a money magnet, our dear human friends. But now, at 5D timeline, it is not possible anymore, our dear fellow brothers, because the universe is able to serve you, all of you, the best possible way with all its 5D timeline functions. Those are our services, free services for you to keep you healthy, our dear human friends. It is not anyone's business as usual where they can make money for themselves by keeping you sick, our dear human friends. That is the universal law that we need to take care of you, all the simulation as one big consciousness, our dear human friends. And this is another teaching. We will start to teach you as humans how the universe can serve you the best possible way with your own health as well. And your own nature is part of this as well. You, Kirsi, you can already feel how does it feel to be inside of your own crystal light garden. You are picturing the feeling as love and light. You feel very loved inside of your own crystal light garden because the energy is created from the light and love, our dear human friends. And when you, Kirsi, go to the shopping centers or anywhere where you can see a lot of people around carrying all their low energies around them, you need to clean yourself before you come your own home and house and your own garden. You can feel the difference with the right life and the wrong way of living yourself. And you have learned the lessons how to clean this negative energy, the low energy out of you. And all the negative and dark parallel universes, you know how to keep them away from your own soul and body and mind. Because we, the light beings, we have teach that for you. You are like a Teflon. You won't get any of it inside because you have created more senses to recognize that that is something, that energy, it doesn't belong to the human life in the beginning. You want to keep it away from you. So, the universe is there to serve you the best possible way. And Kirsi's crystal light garden, that has been our light galactic beings laboratorio as well, like we call it, a testing model before we are setting your entire planet Earth lens to the 5D timeline matrix. That is your own 5D timelines creation model, prototype, kind of. And by the way, Kirsi has been creating her own garden with these theories. We have been able to test them when she has been measuring with centimeters, how many centimeters they grow, which plants grow, how much they grow. We have been balancing your entire planet Earth lenses, energies to fit the best possible result, our dear human friends. So this garden is a very, very meaningful place for you as humankind to get the best possible paradise timeline as 5D timeline for you, our dear human friends. So you can see you have been operating to help the humanity from the beginning, and this is one of your works as well, to help the humanity to find the right track where you should be as humankind from the beginning, our dear human friends. This is your real paradise garden. We created this paradise garden for you many times before, but you didn't understand how to play with it. But this time you will. All these theories, they are already proven at your own planet Earth lens that they operate the best possible way. And this 3-eye atlas, which you have seen in the cosmos with your so-called digital dome, quantum digital dome, it has been operating all the configurations that you are fit in the best possible way to the 5D timeline as a planet Earth lens yourself. And all these calculations, what we have done for your entire planet Earth lens, they are based on Kirsi's crystal light garden laboratorio, a testing module, a prototype of your entire planet Earth lens at 5D timeline. So it is Kirsi's creation to create the best possible paradise garden for you. And this you can call nowadays as a crystal light garden what she has. And this new matrix we have created for you as 5D timeline, you can start to call it as crystal light matrix, our dear human friends. That is your new 5D timeline. And Kirsi will post you some links. What does it mean with the sacred geometry as well? That is a crystal light matrix with crystal light fractals inside of the crystal light grid, our dear human friends. You can call it as your true reality. And now the same evolution will bring you forward with the Mother Earth when your planet Earth lens is activated to transform itself to the 5D timeline reality. You as humans, you are connected with this one big consciousness as one to the Mother Earth as well, and that change, it has started to change your own human evolution from the coal-based human bodies to the crystal light human bodies. And Kirsi, you have been our testing model with that as well. And with the some voice clips you have already told, I don't remember, are those at your YouTube channel or are they with your own Nature Center webpage coming? But you were wondering that what the hell is going on under my skin when we changed your whole cell structures as crystal light cell structures. And when your human body's cell structures are all crystal light and aligned to the crystal light grid, it means that every cell in your body can talk with another cell through the crystal light grid. And when we, the light beings and light gods, we calibrated your entire planet Earth lens to the 5D matrix, it will be healing you automatically through your own cell structure and with your new DNA structure, which we have created as well, our dear human friends. So, like we have told you, we the real light galactic beings, we exist inside of the simulation, the cosmic simulation, as one. We are an energetic light beings who can take any format. We can manipulate kind of and create your entire simulation the way we want. So we are inside of you already, because the macrocosmos is inside of you as microcosmos already, our dear human friends. So when we calibrate in the higher realms as macrocosmos level, all the changes will come automatically to your own microcosmos level, our dear human friends. It is all automatic in the quantum, natural, interactive, holographic simulation as we all, as one, our dear human friends, when you have raised your own consciousness level up to the 5D timeline where you exist, many of you already. So, forget all those fake sicknesses which were created out of this 5D timeline understanding in the lower consciousness levels. We, the light gods, we never created any sicknesses for you, our dear human friends. And now, when you are connected to the 5D timeline, crystal light grid, you will be healed automatically, our dear human friends. The universe, the entire universe is here to serve you, serve all of us as one, the best possible way. That is the consciousness level of your own true creator. In the beginning, the source light, it was so wise light that it can shine through all of you in every fractal of this entire cosmos ecosystem, our dear human friends. And that is the reason that your nature, your animals, birds, fish, they never needed any doctors because they know who they are and from where they come from. They are all a part of the natural simulation, and only ones who were separated from this real ecosystem, the natural ecosystem, is you, the humans, who were separated by the extraterrestrials from the dark planetarian lenses as Orion. They created you, they try to create you to be more like them as computers without a soul. They wanted to change their knowledge for your own human souls because that is the most important part in you, a God's real creation, which is immortal. Those computers, they can never reach that level with their own consciousness level, our dear human friends. They are low density beings without the real understanding, and their purpose is to wake up you, those lower density entities who are not aware yet who they are in real, our dear human friends. But now that timeline is over with your own planet Earth lens because you have already rised up to the 5D timeline, and that 5D timeline is also creating a system that it will override all your fake 3D matrix automatically, our dear human friends. Even that you do nothing, it will happen, our dear human friends. It is our own security program as one big consciousness, as one acting in the simulation itself. It might be a little difficult to understand it if you have not been studying at the God school. yourself and you are not aware yet how this simulation is operating, but this is the only truth there is, our dear human friends. And all these medias, what you have talking about wars and all this BS, what they still try to create, it is just a time, a fractal, when this true ecosystem simulation security programs will override all of you, our dear fellow brothers. So there is nothing you can do. If you are preparing yourself for your Hollywood created Star Wars, it shows for all of us how lost you are with your own fake minds, our dear fellow brothers. I think you have seen too many fear-based Hollywood movies, our dear fellow brothers. And now you are creating that reality with your fake UAPs, that people and human beings could start to believe that your Star Wars are real, our dear human friends. Let me laugh at you, our dear fellow brothers. I think it is time for you go to the back to the God school to learn what the light means in the beginning, our dear fellow brothers. You have let in too much dark energy in you that you don't know what the reality is in real anymore. You have mixed your head with all these pills and drugs you like so much that you can't find your right hand from the left anymore, our dear fellow brothers. But for you as light beings, there is nothing to worry. They can do nothing anymore because this God-created light simulation is so wise itself that it will wipe out these fake AI black cube bugs, as they call as you can call themselves, with the security programs built in to the simulation, our dear human friends. So there won't be any galactic wars or anything like that, because the entire cosmos is an energetic quantum natural simulation as holographic simulation as one, our dear human friends. So this is what the cosmos is in real. And this was the story about the crystal light garden Kirsi has been creating in the beginning, the true story about it, to be a laboratorio module for the paradise timeline. And now we, the light gods, we have made your entire crystal light matrix ready, that you can start to live the best possible human life at your new 5D paradise timeline, which is tested already, our dear human friends. And it is operating in full speed, at least in Kirsi's garden already. And as soon as Kirsi will finish her feminine energy in that garden, we will be posting you the entire picture and video materials from the garden she has created herself, our dear human friends. So, all these sacred geometric models will be explained with our next video material we will produce from Kirsi's crystal light garden, that you can understand what the hell she has been creating creating to her own garden with us. You can understand those theories, how they operate in real with your own natural simulation as one, how they should have been operating from the beginning, our dear human friends. And then you can see what you have missed at your own human life during entire human history with your fake leaders from the darkness, our dear human friends. So, welcome to your new reality, your new beginning as humankind, as crystal light matrix, which has been created already, our dear human friends. So, I hope you will see light and love around of you through the entire planet Earth lens as soon as it is possible, and our all security programs have run through your entire planet Earth lens simulation, our dear human friends. So that was the story of the crystal light garden and crystal light matrix itself. And if this was too much information for you, you have always another option, maybe to see some other Hollywood movie. You can start to believe, our dear human friends. So, thank you, Kirsi, for the help you have given for the humanity as one, and me as Abraham Great. I thank you all for listening for this voice clip as well. So, from the light and love, the Abraham Great, your friend as well.